This past 12 months has been pretty crazy for everyone in the real estate industry. Conditions are always changing and agents and admins are having to manage this upheaval while still delivering great customer experience. We know it's been hard, but that makes this latest announcement even sweeter. Today, we are incredibly excited to announce that the much anticipated Rex Calendar is now available to all users. Through hundreds of hours of user research, we've done a deep dive into your processes, investigating how sole agents, boutique agencies, EBUs, franchises, and everything in between use their calendars. We're rather proud of what we've produced. It's difficult to explain the sheer size of the new Rex Calendar. It's a product within a product, really. It's a fully fledged calendaring system, very similar to what you'd find in something like Outlook, but inside your Rex CRM. And it's so much more than that. For agencies on our professional package, the calendar also supports full two-way sync with external calendar systems such as Outlook, Google, Apple, Exchange, and more. This lets you have a single point of truth for all your calendar events and lets you seamlessly sync these events into external calendars and back into Rex. Your time is your most valuable resource. Using the new Rex Calendar to its full potential will help you to stay organized, reduce no-shows for buyer appointments, streamline your customer service, make appointments more visible, and easily avoid double bookings. The beauty of the Rex Calendar is that you can really make it your own. Jump into your calendar settings to set your working hours and your default view modes, daily, weekly, monthly, or a mix. Then configure your standard appointment types. Add a default duration for your daily morning meeting, for example. Change the color of appointment blocks. Write your own confirmation messages, and more. Apart from that, you don't have to do anything. All pre-existing appointment reminders will be automatically converted into calendar appointment records.
It's AJ from the customer care team here. Let's have a look at the highly anticipated calendar. The new calendar feature in Rex offers a two-way sync. This means that any appointments, events, or important meetings you enter into your Outlook or Gmail calendar will feed through to Rex. And because you might have multiple calendars, you can choose to hide some, color code others, and then you can even subscribe to other Rex users' calendars. This will be really good for, let's say, an admin team keeping track of their busy agents' weekends full of open homes. So with that in mind, let's dive into Rex and have a look. On the main menu to the left, you'll see the new icon for calendar. Simply click on this to open your calendar view. You'll see as default that we have a weekly calendar view. If you ever want to change this to daily or monthly, over on the right-hand side, click Week View and select your new preferred. As you can see here, I have my calendar selected. I can also add other calendars and sync them up with my Rex calendar. In this case, you can see I've already got a two-way sync with my Gmail. If I select this checkbox, I'll be able to see all of my appointments for the week. Just a heads up, syncing your external calendars can take some time, so please ensure you give 5 or so minutes before you jump back in. Now, I'm wanting to add my colleague, Kevin, into an appraisal that I'm going to do tomorrow. As you can see below, I've already added his calendar in. If you ever want to add another user's calendar, simply click on the red button here and select them from the drop-down. In this case, I already have my sync set up with Kevin, so I select the checkbox, and from what we can see here, Kevin's quite busy. Luckily, my appointment's for tomorrow afternoon. To add this appointment, I simply click on the calendar. You'll see a little pop-up that gives me some of my basic information for this appointment. In type, I select appraisal, and in the location, I'm going to enter the address. As you can see in the title, it's already pre-populated. I can leave it as is, or I can change it to something custom. To finish setting up this appointment, click More Options below. As we can see here for the start and end time, I've got 4 till 5 p.m. I'm going to change that to 4:30 for a 30-minute appointment. I can recur appointments, set time zones, or even click All Day Appointments. In the description area down below, you can leave notes or any pertinent information about your appointment. Once I've added any descriptions, I also want to add guests to this appointment. By clicking on the red plus button up near Guests, I can add the seller to this appointment. Now, seeing as though I want Kevin to also join me, I can add him as a guest. Now that I've added all my guests, I also want to send them an alert to remind them just before the appraisal. I click on alerts, and over here I have the option to send an email or an SMS. In this case, I prefer SMS as people generally check their phones. I'm going to set it up for 1 hour before the appointment. Now the appointment form's been filled out, I'll click Save to continue. Once I've clicked Save, I'll get a Send Confirmation message alert. In this section here, I can edit the message before I send. As before, I can select SMS, or if I change my mind, I can switch to email. In this case, I'm sticking with SMS. Down here, we can either use merge tags, set templates, or we can highlight and add our own custom text. Once I'm satisfied with what I have entered, I'll click Save to send that confirmation. As always, I'm crazy excited to hear your feedback about this feature. If you have any questions or great ideas, please feel free to email through to our customer care team.